Alright, so we going from the pumpkin serpents. And one thing I didn't mention before is that you see on the bottom right, but on the side of the name of the level, it have like a chalice and a check mark if you got everything in the level. So, and that just means chalice if you got the chalice, check mark if you got all the life balls that were in there, if there were any in there. So I love this level, the Sleeping Village. Yep, there are those possessed people that we saw at the very beginning. Oh, poor people. Oh, they are demonically possessed by Zarok. Evil Zarok, he must pay. Oh, poor people, look at their eyes swirling. The Sleeping Village. Those swirling eyes do look pretty cool though. I like smashing those mice. Hey.
Poor villagers. The master possesses them. It mustn't hurt them.
Stop calling me it.
Hurt guards, though. They seek out an object of great power.
Hurt guards, though. So, guards? Mouse? Let me smash you. Let me smash you. I love the little squeaks. Oh my goodness, I love it. Alright. Oh, this level. There is so much to do in this level. And as you see, the villagers, they will kill you. See, what's that there in here? Alright, oh, go in this room, and yep, we do need this moon room. We need it pretty quickly. And we can go in here. And actually, we don't want to mash all those little barrels, because we want to use one for that switch. It's been a long time since I've actually played this game, but it's surprising that I'm doing things in the right order. Use our moon rune. Avoid the woman, because she will kill us. She's a mean woman. Yeah, mice. Yeah, I'm a mouse exterminator. These mice are friendly. Normal mice, just, you know. Yeah, they give you a club. That's a hint that you will need a smashing weapon. Of course, we got the hammer. I can't imagine, though. I've never, every time I beat this game, I've always gotten all the chalices, so I can't imagine not.
Buster, Mr. Shanks, landlord of the trophy. To clean the statue, lower pedestal.
Aha, so I need to lower the pedestal. So I need in here, so break this open. Alright, you say I just hit her, I don't want to hit her again. Now you can actually stun them by running into them. Oh my. Alright. This is hard because when you try to stun them, you gotta stun them to where in a place to where they're away from this, so you don't accidentally smash them. They will take a couple hits with the hammer. They won't take much though, but you need to get that rune in there with that guy. He was demonically possessed, so he didn't know what he was doing, so he was in there with the... Alright, now when you hit that lever, that lowers the pedestal, which is what we wanted to do. So yeah, the poor guy, he didn't know what he was doing. As the name of the level suggests, they are sleeping. They are dead to the world. They are not themselves at all. Alright, anyway, enough. Let's go on up here. Run from the woman. She's evil. Uh-oh, what happened? Troll's head. Uh-oh. Oh no, guards!
Hurry, comrades. Tear this place
Ugh, they're ugly. They're like skeleton dudes. They're dead too.
Lord Zarok will have us mucking out the demons for the next millennium.
Mucking out the demons. What's Zarok up to now? Oh my goodness. He has them here for a reason. Yeah, they'll take a little bit of a beating. They're not too bad though. So we want to hit this because we want to lower. Yep, that will cause the fountain to stop, which was holding that rune up. Stupid guards over there. Alright, so let's see. What's in here? Have I already been? Yeah, I've already been in there. Alright, so already been in this area. What's over here? Nothing. This is a cute little cool level. Nice peaceful village. I mean, it would be, you know, under the right circumstances. Let's talk to you. I'd like to get some more spears and other supplies. Yeah, let's get some more longbow and more spears. As you saw, those spears are really expensive. Yeah, I'll get rid of you. And the mouse in the process. So how awesome was that? So what I've gotten so far is I've got the landlord's bust. But there's something else that I need to find. Let's see. Yeah, there's something else I need to find before I can come in here. There's like a big process of events that you gotta do. Yeah, let's see. That's where we begin. What's in here in the church? Nothing. Aha, what does this book say?
The crucifix once stood here, but the mayor took it. Find a replacement and see how the church should really look.
Aha! How the church should really look. We'll be coming back in here later. We will be coming back in there later. Alright, for the time being, I need to go where that fountain was. Let's use our sword on y'all. I think the hammer was just as good though. Get our rune, and now we can go in here. What's in this room? Oh, like a library. A lot of books to read. Let's read this book.
History of Galamere, Volume 1. During the dark time that was Galamere's not too distant past, it was King Peregrine who thwarted Zarok the Necromancer in his plan to enslave the land. Zarok, once the king's magic had fallen out of favor with the ruler for conducting outlandish experiments on the bodies of the dead, it was said that deep within Peregrine Castle, the dead were restless.
Oh my goodness.
The dead are to be honored, not kept as playthings of alchemists, declared King Peregrine as he banished Zarok from the castle. All of Zarok's living dead were rooted out and destroyed. Zarok, being an unforgiving soul, went into hiding and vowed to wreak his revenge on the king.
Oh my goodness. So, that gives us a little insight into what's going on. What does this book say? Look at that guy fixing to swing at me.
History of Galamere, Volume 2. Rumors of ill doing and dark deeds abounded through the land of Galamere. It was whispered that Zarok had employed the aid of shadowy demons to help build a vast castle.
Oh wow. Could that be what those guards are looking for now?
Under the cover of night, Zarok's dark army spilled forth from their corrupt haven. The army marched south across the Silver Mountains and through the Silver Woods. Soon afterwards, even the Pumpkin Lands belonged to Zarok. The folk of Gallows Town cried out for help. Save us, good King Peregrine. Retaliation was swift and violent. King Peregrine's forces, led by the brave Sir Daniel Fortescue, drove Zarme's army back from the Gallows Town. There was much rejoicing, but the war was not yet over.
Alright, so I need to stun you. Okay. Oh my goodness, that dude was killing me.
History of Galamere, Volume 3. News that Zarok's army had now taken the Floodlands caused much concern. From this vantage point, Zarok could march west to take the Enchanted Forest. This sacred place would prove a bitter defeat if it fell into the hands of the evil sorcerer. It was Sir Daniel Fortescue who once again led the king's militia to rid the demon host from the land. Yet the evil wizard was cunning and had prepared an ambush. A titanic battle
ensued of which history has never since seen the like. It is said that the day would have gone to Zarok, but for the skill and valor of one man, Fortescue led the charge deep into the massed ranks of the undead, felling Zarok's bodyguard, the fearful Lord Cardok, and before finally succumbing to his own mortal wounds, slew the traitor sorcerer with a mighty sweep of his sword. Well, of course, we know that book lies, don't we? Because Zarok is not dead, and Sir Kenny Tim was the one that killed Cardok. Oh, you. Stop bothering me. Alright.
History of Galamere, Volume 4. The forces of evil were destroyed, but at a terrible price. None but a handful of the king's militia returned from that field. Galamere lost a whole generation of the young men that day, including Candy Tim, the legendary crossbowman and Fortescue's second in command, who fell in the first volley of arrows. Zarok's body was never found, though it lies unmourned in an unmarked grave that no one in Galamere would shed a tear. The shadow demons that had fallen under Zarok's banner were unnatural creatures that did not belong in the world of mortal men. The king declared that they be banished and tombed under the pure earth of the enchanted earth. Imprisoned within an impregnable box of the king's design, the demons were buried deep underground. Their tomb was sealed with a magical device that has since come to be known as the Shadow Artifact.
Ah, Shadow Artifact. So they're in prison right now, which is good. We want to keep that way, don't we?
Heroes from History, a retrospective. Chapter 1. In addition to being the strongest man who ever lived, Stanier Ironhooer was unsurpassed in his skill as a blacksmith. He was equally happy pounding on his anvil at home as he was pounding on someone's head in battle. It was said that his only fear was the end of the village smithy as a focus of manufacture in favor of the most centralized units. As if. Chapter 2. Born a humble peasant to one of the nomadic tribes from the Eastlands, Bloodbanath's school cleavers gathered an army of horsemen and swept over half the civilized world. When he finally died attempting a single-handed attack on a garrison in the north, while armed only with the spike on his helmet, he was the richest and most powerful peasant of his day. Chapter 3. Karl Sterngard spent most of his formative years under siege at his family castle. With his impregnable magic shield, Sterngard's motto was the best form of attack is defense. Sadly, his shield couldn't protect him against poor eating habits, and he died during a post-battle feast while swallowing a large sausage he had failed to chew.
Oh, wow.
Chapter 4. Truly the hero's hero, Woden the Mighty, was fearless, single-minded, and uncompromising. Unbeaten in combat, he inspired raw fear in friends and enemies alike, not to mention in close family members and pets.
I always knew that dude was kind of weird. The dude that was all muscular that gave us the broadsword.
Chapter 5. Trained from birth in all forms of combat, Imanza Shangama was the warrior queen of a tribe of Amazons. The bold and the beautiful Shangama banished all males from her territory, except the handful she kept on to mow the lawns of her people.
That's the one that gave us the spears, I believe.
Chapter 6. A full-time mother and homemaker, Megwin Stormbinder had to defend her settlement from barbarian raiders while the menfolk were away on a hunting trip. She fought off repeated attacks armed only with a pitchfork and a rolling pin and with one arm holding her baby. Legend has it that the gods, impressed by her indomitable courage, intervened and added thunderbolts to her arsenal. She won the battle with a couple of boats to spare on her husband when he finally returned. Chapter 7. Dirk Steadfast was a fearsome opponent thanks to his magic sword and a firmly held belief that only women defend themselves. Real men are always on the attack. He was a friend and contemporary of Carl Sterngard and was with him even to the end. It was while Steadfast was explaining his views on Sterngard's shield during a feast that the latter had his tragic and inexplicable accident. Chapter 8. Descended from the finest centaur bloodstock, Raven, whose archer was the last prince of his people, a proud and haughty aristocrat, he was an accomplished hunter, sportsman, duelist, playboy, raconteur, and 3 times Derby winner. Chapter 9. Captain of the militia in the time of King Peregrine, Sir Daniel Fortescue found fame when he killed the renegade wizard Zarok. A career soldier raised in a royal household, he was adorned by the men under his command and renowned for his loyalty to Galamere. It was said that Fortescue was always destined for greatness, with a square jaw, steely gaze, and thick shock of hair as black as raven's wings. He looked every inch the hero.
Oh, well. At least they do have a good history about us. Of course, the gargoyles and the others, they know the truth, don't they? They know that we actually did not kill Zarok. You leave me alone right now. Read these 2 books, and then we'll be done.
Tourist Guide to Galamere Part 1. The land of Galamere is a wondrous land of breathtaking sights and adventure. If it's beauty you're looking for, be sure to check out the sights of the Enchanted Forest. Scale the heights and see the nests of giant dragon birds. Seek out weird and wonderful plant life. Go ooh and awe at the sight of baby dragon toads splashing about in the crystal still ponds. Why not take a walk through the Pumpkin Valley? Pumpkin is Galamere's favorite dish, and about now the valley is just bulging under the weight of young podlings awaiting harvest.
Interesting.
Tourist Guide to Galamere Part 2. If it's mystery you're looking for, then the seasoned adventurer should travel to the ruins of King Peregrine's castle. Yes, this is the fortress from which the fabled King Peregrine once hailed. It is said that the king's crown was lost in the dungeons below the castle, and that the ghost of the regent himself now haunts those cold stone passageways. Spooky. Why not take to the swamps and seek out the mythical town of Melamede? This place was once said to be a place of fantastical arcane alchemy, but an age has passed since it was consumed by the murky swamps. Perhaps great treasure awaits any adventurer that can locate its watery resting place.
So we have a lot of interesting things to look forward to, don't we? Alright, so we found the Crucifix cast. So maybe with that, and maybe with that bust that we found, maybe we can make a new cross for the church. Let's read this note here.
To whom it may concern, I must make haste, for Zarok's men will be here within the hour. I have taken the crucifix from the church. It is the key to a key. I used the cross to make the attached cast, then I had to destroy it. It is my hope that this cast falls into the hands of a just and good hero. Signed, the town mayor.
Aha, so the town mayor was here and he knew Zarok was up to no good, so it's good to know that we have some smart people on our side, isn't it? Good old mayor. There's just an energy vial. We can sure use that. And I do like reading I do find those books interesting. You know, the first time I played this game, I read through all those and I found them real fascinating. So, you know, a lot of people don't like to read stuff, but I really get into stuff like that because it really brings depth to the game. I don't know why I'm coming here yet. I have to go to the smithy. Cause yeah, didn't you know Daniel Fortescue, he is also a blacksmith. Didn't you know that? I'm just kidding. Alright, so we can use this, yeah, we know what we're doing. Yeah, you know we know what we're doing, cause we're just awesome. Alright, so let's see, let's put this stuff in here. Let's see if we can make us our own cross, since the mayor had that one destroyed because he was hiding something from Zarok. Alright, so let's see. Let's get this baby going. Let's heat it on up. Let's pump away. Yep, it's getting hot. It's going to eventually melt. I just know it will. It's going to do something. Come on now. Oh, yay! Look at how beautiful that cross is. I tell you what, I'd like to make another one, but I don't think we'd have another Crucifix cast. The mayor had so conveniently placed that one there for us. Well, it's a good thing Zarok doesn't know about being a blacksmith. Zarok's just not as smart as us. Zarok's just evil. It took him 100 years to come up with all these schemes. Alright, so after we use that cross, look what happens. We get a safe key, which looks like we need to go there next.
Dear sir or madam, on my travels across Galamere, I've come across many mysterious and enchanting finds. However, that which filled me with deepest dread was the discovery of the Tomb of the Shadow Demons. The key to their dank prison, the mysterious shadow artifact, is now in my possession. That dress-wearing bully boy Zarok will stop at nothing to retrieve this item. I fear that he knows that it is I who possess it. Yours fearfully, the town mayor.
Oh, mayor. So the mayor had very wisely. The mayor was very, very slick in hiding that safe key and locking that shadow artifact in it. But what I don't understand is, well, we got to get to shadow demon territory. That I know. I wonder if I killed enough of. Let's explore around a little bit. Yep. I kind of figured there might be more of y'all. Alright, no more. Alright, so now we're ready to roll. Now this place is really easy to get confused. But the good thing is, if you get to the top where the fountain is, you can pretty much know that's the central point. So that'll make it a little easier. Like smashing those mice, I just love it. Yep, avoid you, because you're just evil. Yeah, I'll take that energy vial, why not? Other than that, it was kind of pointless to go over here. Be wary of the water. Let's go on in here. Aha, let's see. Go on up here now. Up on the roof. Oh no, I failed. Let's use this. I tell you what, don't use crossbow on them. They will never die. I mean, I'm sure they would eventually, but I just figure I'd test it out and see how it went, but not so well. So yeah, we gotta go on the rooftops, because it's pretty, it's real obvious that we gotta go in here, right? And this unlocks the gate. The gate to the end. And there are more guards. Alright, let's see. And aha, I see a safe. I see a safe. Yep, you want to definitely use that key on this safe. Because, yep, we got to get what's inside, as dreadful as it is. The shadow artifact. Alright, now. Still don't have enough for the chalice, but won't be too much longer. Let's go play with these guards over here. Oh yeah, y'all are gonna lock me back in. I see how it is. I see how y'all are. Yeah, take my sword. How do you like them apples? Oh, this is interesting. Instructions from Zarok to his guards. Capture the greedy proprietor of the town mayor. Take him to the asylum dungeons. Give the fat boy a good going over. Locate the shadow artifact. Bring me back something nice. Oh, I'm sorry, but your boys failed, Zarok. Your boys failed. And oh, how sad that is. Not. Alright, let's go back into the church and restore our health. Ironically enough, this is the only fountain of rejuvenation in this level. And this can be a really long level if you don't know the order that you need to do stuff in, but I actually did quite well. Of course, it would have been faster if I didn't read all that information, but the only thing we have now is to find the chalice. And yeah, there's an easy way to get to it from the central area. Yeah, should be able to go back in here. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, go right through here. There's our chalice. And even some money. Oh yeah. Don't need that energy vial, so let's get on out of it. Yep, my second favorite level is over. I'm kind of sad, really. That level, I don't know, I just like the storyline. I like reading all those books, and the storyline's just great, you know. I mean, how you find out about the safe key, oh, you're going to talk. You're going to interrupt me.
Back and forth like a supernatural yo-yo. Maybe the master will make it harder to find those magic.
Oh, shut up.
Cups.
That won't be too hard for me. Alright, what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted is that, oh shoot, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah, that level, I like it so much because there's so much story goes on there. The mayor, you know, he was, you know, hiding something from Zarok, and, you know, all the things that Zarok's up to, and he's seen his guards to get it, and the story really gets juicy from here.
Ah, Herr Fortescue, you are back on the battlefield, yeah? This is good. People say to me, Sturmgard, what do you think of this sword or that axe? But I say to them, nein! Modern warfare is a question of science, the science of shields.
You need to think about the science of eating, Guilty.
I think maybe you should take my shield, yeah? It is magic, Herr Fortescue. Some say it is better to have a magic sword than a magic shield, but I say to you that this is rubbish!
Okay, I'll take it. But I think a sword is better.
So long as you use it properly, the shield will make you invincible!
I'm sorry, sir, but really? Yeah, Sardine, you're right. Oh no. I mean, you're not invincible. That sword didn't make you invincible to choking on your food and dying. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. It is a good sword, though. Now, this gold shield, it can actually be repatched, so that's a cool feature of it. So we move on to the next level. What shall it be?